Hey guys, happy Wednesday. It is that time. We've got a fun Professor X video today. I've been doing a lot of testing recently on Professor X in the Global Hero section. Obviously, we have the Brimstone team that we almost have complete. And I know there's a lot of you guys out there that are very excited about seeing if Brimstone will work. However, we also have Secret Warriors that was recently reworked. And there's a lot of you guys out there that are excited about Secret Warriors in this section. So how about a little bit of a combination? Let's jump in and get after it. All right. So essentially what we're going to be doing here is we are going to be doing Secret Warriors with Damon. So this is actually pretty exciting and pretty fun. So far, the only tune I've been able to get to work with Secret Warriors was Joaquin. And let's see if Damon will work. I know there's a few people out there that are excited to find out if this works. So we're going to jump in and we're going to try it out. But before we start, we're going to jump over here so I can show you exactly what size these guys are, what their T4s are, all that fun stuff. So first things first. Let's jump in and take a look at Damon. So he is 5 red. Okay, we're going to be running him as a fortifier, and I do have him up to level 3, and we have all of his T4s. Okay, now let's jump in and check out Secret Warriors together. Okay, and oops, that was silly. All right, so we have 3 diamonds on Yo-Yo, Domino, Negasonic, and 1 diamond on Quake. Now, as far as T4s go, we have all of them on Yo-Yo except for her ult. We only have Domino's ult T4'd. We also only have Negasonic's ult and Earthquake's ult. So, or Quake's ult, Earthquake. So let's jump in there. I wanted to let you guys know kind of what we're looking at there so you have an idea of what kind of size my team is. All right, so let's get going. Firstly, on the Logan node. And of course, I'll give you a second to take a look at the ISOs that I'm using. I really like Damon as a striker, if I'm being honest. However, I like him as a fortifier in here because he is only 5 red. All right. Let's roll. Get rid of my gum. All right. Sometimes I forget to spit out my gum, and nobody wants to see somebody chewing gum on camera. All right, so, of course, they're going to take some turns, and as long as Damon does not get stunned by Logan, we'll be okay. If he does get stunned, then we'll just back out and come back in. All right. So far, that seems to happen 1 out of 3 times he goes after Damon. If that happens, just back out, come right back in, and as soon as you get through him not going after Damon with the stun, then you should be good. All right. Let's see if we can get a little bit luckier this time. All right, perfect. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use her ult, get rid of all their positive effects. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use his ult, which does crazy damage. All right, So we have ability block on both of the Dawkins and Logan, but we're probably going to get rid of Logan here in just a second, and we're not going to have anything to worry about. Perfect. All right. So, like I said, as long as Damon does not get stunned by Logan, you shouldn't have any trouble on that node. Now, on the next node, we have more of the same. There is going to be some RNG that plays into this, but it really just boils down to whether or not Damon gets targeted right out of the gate by Shadow King's special. So we will jump in here and see if we can get lucky and avoid that. Okay, so far so good. All right. Let's go ahead and use her ult. Okay. He's going to give our Damon ability block. Now, we are going to focus in on Damon because you really want to get rid of him as soon as possible. Okay. Let's continue down this path. Now, okay, he did not target Damon, which is fantastic because he does have defense up. So he ends up doing well with surviving there. Now, if Shadow King targets him, then a lot of times he will kill him with his second hit there. All right. Now that Shadow King is present, we're going to get the opportunity to just get rid of him as quickly as possible. We're going to have to survive his ult, and then it should be downhill from there. Okay, Damon's gone. We're going to stay away from Shadow King until he does his ult. All right. Now, if we live through this, then we should be good. Hopefully, she will dodge. Okay. Now, we're going to target Shadow King and put it on auto. All right, we lost her. All right, let's try that again. Essentially, it all boils down to, can you get through Shadow King's ult without somebody that close to death? And so far, as long as Damon does not get targeted by his special, I've been winning about 50% of the time. So let's jump in here and try this again. If you get a really good grouping and you get Yo-Yo close, yeah, this is a really good grouping. Okay, they're staying away from Damon, which is fantastic. All right, now Quake should put ability block on Damon, and we should be good there. All right, now, is he going to hit Damon or not? No, he did not. That's great. All right, here we go. We're going to focus right here in the middle. Okay, we hit everybody. That's great. Very good. We really need Damon to go again. All right, I think he's probably going to die from this. Defense up. Ooh, he barely lived. But he's going to be taking a turn, and he'll go ahead and get his health back up, and we should be good to go now. All right, let's go ahead and put this on auto and roll. Okay, Shadow King is just about gone. Once he's gone, we really want to focus on getting rid of Yo-Yo. Her retaliations are absurd. This takes a little while to get through because of all the dodges. But like I said, if you can get through Shadow King's ult without losing anyone, then usually you're going to be okay. All right. Yo-Yo is finally gone. It's about time. Okay. Now it's obviously downhill from here. And just to kind of recap, as they're finishing up their 300 attacks, you want to keep Damon on the outside. Your goal is that he does not get attacked by Shadow King's initial special. And then, if he doesn't, he'll have defense up, and he should survive Shadow King's ult. Once Shadow King ults, focus on killing Shadow King, and then Yo-Yo after that, and then everything else, just put it on auto and roll. It takes a long time to get through here because of all the dodges, but you will eventually get through here. That's why I recommend just throwing it on auto and waiting 15 minutes. All right, the main thing is 0 liberty, guys. No liberty whatsoever. So this is pretty exciting. It is the first time that I have gotten a team through this section with 0 liberty members. So this is awesome. Now I will tell you, if you are one of the players that has brought up Damon to like 7 red, you may not be able to get through this with him because he may be too powerful and may kill some of your people on the Shadow King node. 5 red, he's perfect. He is not so strong that he's going to wipe out your whole team. So if this is something you're interested in doing, I highly recommend doing it while Damon is still small. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you had some fun. I'm excited. This is literally the first time I've gotten through without using 1 Liberty member. So I know there's been a lot of you guys that have been waiting for a team to get through this without Liberty. We finally found it. So with that, guys, hit that thumbs up if you got some value. Subscribe if you have not. Ring that notification bell so you do not miss any videos, because it won't be long and we'll be testing this with Brimstone. And of course, share this with your friends if you think they can get some value out of it. God bless all of you. And until the next video, stay positive and enjoy the game.